Hi, how are you? It's Tramson here, and welcome back to our adventures with Elsent the Worgen Hunter. Last episode, we witnessed the return of the Defias Brotherhood, and Sentinel Hill was attacked. Now we are going to defend it. First, I want to pick a talent here. We leveled up last episode, and I forgot to select a talent. And we will take 2 out of 2 improved Serpent Sting. So our Serpent Sting will now deal instant damage equal to 30% of its total periodic effect. Also increases the periodic critical strike chance of Serpent Sting by 10%. So there we go, guys. Let's have a chat here with Marshall Green Stoutmantle. Turn to Sentinel Hill. 5 years of work burned to the ground in 5 minutes. Damn the Defias. And this is only the beginning, Elsent. We have a long, hard road ahead of us.
Go with honor, friend.
There is no doubt that the Defias pose a great threat to the kingdom, but we certainly cannot enter their hideout and hope that everything will work itself out. No, an assault against the Defias is going to take time and planning. I want you to leave the logistics to me. Our kingdom has other threats that must be dealt with immediately. Travel east through Elwyn to Redridge and report to Magistrate Solomon in Lakeshire. I will call for you when we are ready to attack the Defias.
The Alliance.
Okay, so let's go do that, guys. Pretty big fight going on here. So we have a few quests to check out. I'm going to check the mailbox here. For some reason they won't let me check it out for some reason. So we could go to Redridge, but I think we'll finish up Westfall, guys. Maybe we'll head over to the lighthouse. Yeah, let's make our way over there. See how our dungeon finder is. Oh, we can now do Shadowfang Keep as well. We unlock that at 18. That's cool. Oh. They have one shot? It's one shot, that guy. So let's head over here. We'll check out Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. We'll eventually head over to Redridge, but we'll finish these quests up first. I know I'm kind of going off of the current quest chain that we've been on, but I don't want to outlevel these 2 quests here. We'll hop back onto that quest chain once we finish these 2. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty damn good. It's a rainy day in Westfall. And it looks like we got the good old event. What is this event? It's called the Midsummer Festival. So what you can do here, guys, I think there's like this these buff we can get. Maybe we'll check these quests out. Where's this thing here? You can get like an XP buff if you spin around this thing.
What can I do for
Playing with fire. Careful, don't get burned.
Have a good one.
Are you interested in learning some hot new skills? I don't know if you'll ever be able to match my own considerable skill, but you can probably pick up a trick or two if you're an attentive student. Speak to a master fire eater at any Alliance capital. They should be able to help you.
See you later.
So what you do here, you just spin around like this, and you get a 10% experience gain from killing monsters. So I guess we'll take this. We'll get like 30 minutes worth. I don't think we need any more than that. I think it can go up to an hour, can it? And we'll get like another 10 minutes. Yeah, it's always good to come over here. It's great for leveling.
Good day to you.
Welcome, Hunter. Have you come to honor this flame? Remember, our festival fires burn in every land with an Alliance settlement. Make time to honor each of them. If you can, the Horde, too, burns fires of their own. You would do well to desecrate such unworthy efforts when you see them.
See you around.
Honor the Westfall flame.
Safe travels.
Okay, well, let's honor the flame, guys. And there we go. We fueled it up, and we got a buff here. Bonfire's Blessing. Your bonfire is burning hot. You have a 30% chance to inflict 180 fire damage on melee range or spell attack. So now we're even doing more damage. All right, so let's get back to the questing. That was the little midsummer festival event. If you guys are leveling up like me at the moment, make sure you check it out. Nice little experience buff from that. I don't know if I really want the experience buff, though, because I want to experience as much of, Azeroth 1 to 60 leveling as I can. The thing is, we'll probably get to experience most of it. As long as we get to finish Red Ridge Mountain and Duskwood, like the first few zones, then we should be all right. Because they kind of overlap, Horde and Alliance, after I'd say like after level 30. Like if we go to STV, it'll be a little bit different, but it will mostly overlap. Like the same with, other zones. Like endgame zones, like Fellwood. Fellwood probably overlaps. And even the Cataclysm zones. I assume there isn't that much of a difference between Mount Hyjal Alliance and Mount Hyjal Horde. I'm not too sure where we'll level for that when we get to Cataclysm. Well, maybe we'll go to Vashtir first. Oh, so we got some little Murlocs here. Actually still get XP from these guys. And our first aid leveled up a little bit. Got it a little bit higher. Currently at 72. We can make heavy linen bandages now. Alright, so here's where we should find... Just one-shot that crap. We should find the clue here, or the hidden treasure. Alright, the footlocker slowly cracks open. Sand and water seem to be its only contents. But wait, a small crab scurries out with a clue, the treasure in his claws. The clue to the treasure reads, "Good work, matey. Now you need to head due east up the bluffs, east to the road. Look for old chimney ruins near the side of the road. There you'll find an old barrel with your next clue." Okay, so it's just up there. So I guess we should head up there. It's closer than heading down to the lighthouse. But I assume eventually this will lead us to the lighthouse. I'm not too sure about that. It's just a guess. Yeah, this is a great time to be leveling a character. Midsummer Festival. The XP buff plus the damage bonus from the Fire Festival Fury. We got some chain mail legs. Infantry leggings of the Eagle. 85 armor, 1 stamina, 1 intellect. And Elden Ring came out with a new DLC or expansion, which is pretty cool. Never got into Souls games, but I have been thinking about checking them out. I just don't know which one to start with. I would assume Dark Souls 1 would be probably the best place to start. Or maybe Bloodborne. Bloodborne I heard is pretty good too. I don't know if I would start with Elden Ring though. But I have been thinking about checking out some Souls-like games. They're pretty damn punishing, though. There would be a lot of deaths. That's for sure. The closest I've ever played to like a Souls-like game would probably be a Star Wars game I played on the channel. I forget what it's called. Star Wars. This guy's name's Cal Kestis. Can't believe I forgot the name of it. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. That was a good game. Pretty hard, but I would assume Dark Souls is way harder than that. Captain Sanders' Hidden Treasure. This looks like the right barrel. Good work, treasure hunter. Searching the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, "Now from this here barrel, face ye north, straight as the crow flies, keep ye walking till you see the empty jug next to the lone windmill on the sea bluffs. If you poke around that jug, you might find what you're looking for." All right, so we have to head north. And look at this, man. I didn't even know this was in Westfall. Whatever happened here? Wow, man. Chasm slime all over the place. I guess this is where Deathwing hit the hardest. But we'll head north here. We'll see what's going on with Captain Sanders' Hidden Treasure. I probably should have done this quest earlier while we were running around Westfall. But I do want to complete all the quests in Westfall, Redridge Mountain, and Delskwood. I always consider those to be like the 3 main zones for the Alliance. Horde side probably be the Barrens, Stone Talon Mountains. And that would be it, because like you could level in the Barrens for. It's pretty much just the Barrens. That's like that's the main zone for the Horde. But when I eventually get the Goblin going, we'll be checking out probably all the quests in the Barrens, see what happened with the Barrens. Thousand Needles is another one that's considered to be mostly a Horde zone too. Yeah, a few more levels, guys, and we'll have our mount. Actually start moving pretty damn fast through this place. I wonder if we'll ever get into dead mines. It's weird how they have Shadowfang Keep, but not dead mines. Maybe that's a little bit later. I'm not too sure. So we do have some quests for it. We can't do them because I guess we can't get into dead mines. Maybe once we finish the quest chain, we'll be able to jump into it. Okay, so here's the jug. There's a clue sticking out of the empty jug. You're on your way to a jackpot, treasure seeker. There we go. We got Westfall quest achievement. Complete 35 quests in Westfall. Nice. Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. Sure enough, deep within the old jug, there is another clue to Sanders' treasure. The ink has run in some places, and this paper smells like whiskey. But you can make out some of the text. Now that ye found me, old whiskey jug, you're almost to the treasure. Just face west from the bottle and walk down to the shore. Once you get to the water, keep going. Swim straight west till you find the island with me treasure chest. It looks like we're going to get a bunch of stuff. I don't know if we have to choose between all this stuff, but there's 8-slot bag, cloth waist, a shirt, and a silver bar. All right, so let's go for a little swim here. Yeah, a bunch of murlocs here at this destroyed ship. And there is the island just up there. I have a feeling we're going to get attacked when we reach the island. And there's a little shack at the top here. There it is, Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. The lost treasure of Captain Sanders awaits. The hinges of the old chest are rusty, but they still work. You force the chest open and take the booty. Congratulations. That's it. You think somebody would like come outside of the shack and like attack us? But that's it, guys. Yeah. There we go. Pretty chill quest chain. Obviously, it would be much harder without, you know, like a quest helper like Questy. We got a silver bar there. That would be good. We could sell that for a little bit of coin. We just save up quite a bit for flying. And also to increase our mount speed as well. I think we need like close to 1,000 gold. Oh, we're going to have to sell as much as we can. Because we don't have a lot of gold on this server. And I won't be buying any. That's for sure. I haven't bought any classic gold. I always wonder if it's like even the stuff you collect in Classic, this version of WoW is even worth it. Like, will it last forever? Like, I assume eventually it has to stop, right? Like, or is it just going to keep going? So in the next 3 years, we'll be in Warlords of Draenor. I'm not too sure how excited everyone would be to actually play that expansion again. There are quite a few people, though, that like Mists of Pandaria, so I expect that to probably come out. We'll see how Cataclysm does over time. I assume it won't be as popular as Wrath of the Lich King. But there was a surge in players playing Classic, or this version of Classic, when Cataclysm came out. Like, Wrath of the Lich King wasn't doing too well during, like, you know, the end of ICC when Ruby Sanctum was out. Not many people were raiding or playing Wrath. And then there was like a nice surge of players playing the game when Cataclysm came out. I assume that's going to start, you know, dwindling down in the next few months once the hype, you know, goes away. Because the next, probably the next game mode that will get the most hype for WoW will probably be Phase 4 Season of Discovery. And that's a big phase for Season of Discovery. Really has to do well, because that is pretty much the end game of that game mode. So we'll see how that does. I'll probably check that out, or I'll probably level my Paladin another 10 levels, and we'll get to 60 and see what the end game is like with Season of Discovery. And then The War Within comes out in the next 2 months. I think August. We'll probably, I think it's August, late August, we see. Probably 3 months. We'll see The War Within. No, 2 months. My bad. Pretty much comes out when WoW Remix ends. And I've been collecting mounts in WoW Remix. Been doing the dailies. I haven't really been filming it because, you know, I'm just doing dailies and I'm not really upgrading any gear. Really just getting bronze and collecting the mounts while I still can. They upgraded the dailies by quite a bit. You can get like close to 20k bronze per day. Just over 20k bronze, 20 to 30k, I believe. That's pretty good. So in a couple days, you can get, you know, a 30k bronze mount, or pretty much all the mounts in just a month. So I'm going to try to get all the transmog mounts and toys in that event. Maybe I'll check out the normal raids. If I check out the raids, I'll probably film that. But I don't really see the point in upgrading the gear. All right, so here we are. Here's Captain Grayson. Do not be alarmed, Worgen. I have long since passed from the land, but I intend no harm to your kind. I've witnessed too much death in my time. My only wish now is for peace. Perhaps you can help my cause. I used to be flesh and blood, just like you, lad. That is, until the fateful day when the Murlocs attacked the lighthouse. You probably noticed all the shipwrecks along the coast. The Great Sea is treacherous indeed. The coast of Westfall needs to be kept clear, so that if sailors find their way to our beaches, they are safe. The Murlocs are trouble, though. Kill Murloc Tidehunters and Oracles. I want to see to it that you are rewarded. Keeper of the Flame. The night of the lighthouse keeper's family died was horrible. I watched helpless as the old Murkai led the attack, but what's done is done, and now my concern is for the lives of the sailors on the Great Sea, whose ships come close to the perilous rocks of the coastline. With no one to keep watch on the flame, the responsibility has fallen upon me. Help me reach the torch lit by bringing me chasm oozes from the slimes in the raging chasm to the northeast. And then we have the coastal menace. When my life was ended upon the rocks, I had no clue what the afterlife held for me. The lighthouse was black that night because old Murkai had scared the keeper's family off. They returned and relit the flame, but old Murkai coerced the weaker-minded Murlocs to raid the lighthouse with him once again. Second time the family was not so lucky, and before my eyes they perished helplessly. Play old Murkai. If you see him along the shore, and bring me one of his scales, and I shall reward you. All right, so let's get some revenge on the Murlocs for Captain Grayson. Seems like they're all down here. Yeah, we're just about to level these Murlocs, so it's good we're doing this now. Yeah, a lot of game modes coming out for WoW. It seems like every few months there's like something new to do in the game. It's kind of crazy. I remember back in Warlords of Draenor and even Cataclysm. Also, Mists of Pandaria, like the final raid, you would wait like a year for the next expansion. There was like a year of no new content. But it's not like that nowadays. Nowadays, it's like every couple months you're getting something new. But that's only if you play, you know, like Classic and also Retail. If you don't like Retail, then I guess, yeah, there's a little bit of a longer wait time. And same if you're a Retail player and you don't like Classic, the wait time is probably a bit longer. I wonder if we'll see a rise in private servers now, because there is a large community that likes TBC and also Wrath of Lich King, and now World of Warcraft doesn't offer those expansions to their player base. And I think over time players are going to get the itch to play those versions of the game again. So I think Blizzard should probably, you know, start another server. I think that you know, start a fresh TBC or Wrath of Lich King server. I think that would be a great idea. I had a lot of fun in TBC and Wrath too. I think I enjoyed TBC a little bit more just because I never played that version of the game. So it was all new to me. The heck are these oracles at? So I guess that's why I enjoyed it a little bit more. Like, I already did ICC back in the day when I first started playing WoW. So it wasn't really anything new. But all of TBC for me was pretty much new content, so it was a lot of fun. I think that's why I enjoyed Vanilla a lot too, is because I never experienced that version of WoW before. Cataclysm, I did all of it back in the day. Pretty fun expansion. but I did not enjoy it more than Wrath of the Lich King. I think it's just a better expansion, in my opinion. But the leveling part is cool. I think this part that we're doing right now is cool to do because they did put a lot of work into this new leveling experience. We're going to go hunt for some more Tidehunters. Seems like there's oracles. There's more up here. So we'll go try to find some. I still want to gear up the Boomkin a bit, but it's going to be pretty casual. I'm not going to be... Like, I still want to play him, but I'll play him when I got some time. There's just too much stuff to do. Like, that's the thing about WoW nowadays. It's hard to, like, decide what you want to play because there's always something new coming out. And there we go. We just slayed a rare named Brack. Gives a simple robe of spirit. That could get net us a little bit of gold. 46 armor, 3 spirit. Is that an oracle there? There we go. Let's see if we can find one more. There's the final oracle there. There we go. Got revenge on the Murlocs. Now we have to go up here and get this chasm ooze. We'll do that. There's still a lot I need to do on the Boomkin. I need to get my helm enchant, so we'll try to do that. I need to go to, what's that place called? Can't believe I forgot the name. It's got to be on the map. It's down here. I think it's Uldum? Yeah, Uldum, yeah. We need to go to Uldum for a little bit and get our rep up with the Ramkahen to friendly. And then as I do dungeons, I can start building up a rep with the Ramkahen. Still just collecting Priebus on that guy. We'll do a little bit of PvP too. No rush to do the raids, to be honest. We'll eventually do them. There's pugs going on all the time. Like if you check looking for group. Yeah, see. People looking for DPS, COC. Yeah, people are doing RBGs too. That's cool. That'd be fun to check out as well. It's cool the Classic has RBGs now. Wonder if they'll add that into Season of Discovery. Supposedly there might be arenas. I don't know how that will be. But I'm interested to see what they do with PvP in that version of the game. Alright, here we are. Let's see if we can find some oozes here. I'll go down inside here. Let's see what it's like. These guys have Mimic. I guess they mimic your ability and attack you with it. It's sort of like Ditto in Pokemon. Big storm down here. I wonder if we go down here, will we get like sucked up by the tornado? Doesn't look like it. It'd be kind of cool if that's what happens. So let's make our way back up. Got a lot of junk on us. Good thing we got these bags. A lot of stuff to sell here. All right, well, let's head back down to the lighthouse. We'll turn all these quests in. These quests here are just a dungeon quest. We have the foreman. To slay Glubtok. We're to find out what's going on down here. Looks like we're going to have to fight our way through the entire Dead Mines. Glubtok the Foreman will be the first major foe you encounter. Powerful Ogre Magi. Be careful, he possesses the brute strength of his race, backed by his wicked spellcasting. Take this communicator so that I can keep in touch with you as we continue our investigation. Be careful down there. So since that's a yellow quest, we should be able to do the Dead Mines. I just don't know why the heck it's not considered a specific dungeon. I would probably queue up for that specifically. Just so we can finish the zone. But maybe we have to complete this quest chain here. Threat to the Kingdom. So we can, you know, prepare and get ready to attack the Defias Brotherhood. See what happens. We got some simple breeches of healing, cloth legs, 38 armor, increases spell power by 5. Seems like all the BOEs you get sell for 1 gold at least. The disenchant value is at least 1 gold, so I assume there's, you know, enchanters out there that will buy that stuff and disenchant it, then sell it. Make a little bit of profit. That's something you can do too. You can get an alt with disenchanting. And then send all your BOEs to that alt. And then disenchant them if you can't sell them on the auction house. It's better than just vendoring them. Well done, Elsent. You have quite a knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. The flame will not burn for long without ooze. Elsent, we used to use oil back in the day, but it was hard to come by. Praise you, brave hunter. The rocks of the Westfall coast shall be lit thanks to your hard work. Many lives will be spared so long as the torch is kept lit. I died needlessly on this very shore. My afterlife flight is to see that no others follow my destiny. And we'll take the healing pots. We're going to get a scroll of stamina and a scroll of intellect. Have you laid waste to the menace known as Old Murkai yet? He has been spotted roaming the coastline of Westfall. Return to me when the foul beast is dead. Though the foul heathen Murkai is dead, well done, Elsent. By your hands 1 life was laid to rest, but perhaps many more were saved. The great sea, wrought with danger as it is, shall be a wee bit safer this night thanks to your heroics. And I guess we'll take the item that sells for the most. You know, would be this wand, the torchlight wand. And there we go. We did it. We saved the lighthouse, guys. And it looks like we don't have any more quests here in Westfall as of yet. So next episode, we will start our journey here in Redridge Mountain. So I will see you guys then. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.